No, we change it.
That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 2. In motion comes Andrews. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
A first down throw for Jackson. This one complete downfield to Walker. And he will get into the end zone. Kez Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. His 12th touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers going to put it up to get started. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
What a luxury. There's certain teams where they have a guy like this. I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
On the ground is Jalen Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. That one hard by Smith. 2nd second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one's good for 12 and a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Once again, it's Warren. Good blocking to the 15. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. They keep feeding him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down.
At the 10-yard line.
So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the third round. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
A carry here for Warren. Stop at the 6. And that sets up third and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and 6.
Rodgers. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he will score! Jonnu Smith, touchdown Pittsburgh.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Play action now. Jackson. He'll let one go down the middle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a big one for the Ravens. 36 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
On first and 10, Jackson. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
Jackson now to throw on first down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The big veteran, Cameron Hayward. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. And they are facing a 2nd and long. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. It's complete. It's Thielen over the middle. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This returnable from the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Justice Hill to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Lamar able to hang on to it. Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Jackson. Flush to his right. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. 38 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. On the run to the right. Now he'll run it.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throwing Jackson. The second down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And he's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. Extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Ravens move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Johnson now to return. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
And they're on 17-yard line.
A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. Out quickly to Metcalf. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
the 20. Here's second down and 7. Rodgers, RPO, quickly out to Wilson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up the first down after a gain of 7.
All right, so anytime you're facing a blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Flip it. 630.
Here's a handoff to Waller. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll stay on the ground with Waller. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
26.
From the gun, Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Second and 10.
30. 318. Get 300. Get 300. 318.
The shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
That's another Pittsburgh Steeler. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Rodgers on 1st down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
50. 319. Yeah, this. Mike.
To the air once more. It's Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. He's got it. He gets free. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 81 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Steelers 14.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. A return now from the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Blue 58.
And they'll let Dr. run another play. Instead, just take a knee, take this on into the locker room. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Johnson now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
Hey, check 26. No. Hey, Blue 58.
First down for Aaron. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
26.
Second down, Rodgers. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down at the 30. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 47 yards.
Steelers. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
No. Green 18. Green 18.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He finds Austin with the grab. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's complete on the tight end screen. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense. And They've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and
he'll take it on in. Jonnu Smith, touchdown Pittsburgh. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers cut the lead to 3. 24-21.
Steelers 21. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here comes Hill on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Jackson gonna keep it himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
Jackson now on second down. This pass deflected and caught. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker. Now it's 2nd and 1. On the handoff, running left is Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and inches. They'll try and run for this with Henry. He will have a Ravens first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and it's Henry. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Here now second down and goal. Bateman is the motion man. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
And this is what happens when you get a little too cute. So there's a fine line in the NFL, Mike, between being creative and innovative and also overthinking it. And I think this kind of falls into the latter category. I like the idea of pushing the envelope and giving the defense something they're not used to. But you, at the same time, you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot and go backwards.
Now from a yard farther back, it's third and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game. And number 14 for the year.
Makes the score.
And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having his day.
And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Play action now with Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That's caught. And he will take this one in. One play, 80 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. It's up and through. And the Steelers are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got a man. It's Walker.
Jackson's pass complete to Tez Walker. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. First down and more inside the 40. And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens' 22-yard line. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. He's got it at the 7. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one at reach.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Steelers 24.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with one. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
50. Hey, you block over here. Boom. Green 18.
Throwing, Rodgers. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Jalen Warren was the man he was trying to connect with. And it'll be third down.
Everybody in that defensive huddle just continues to remind themselves, you know they're going to take shots. They're going to try to throw the ball over your head and see if they can generate a big play. So continue to defend it just like they did there, and that one winds up incomplete.
On third down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And now it's fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He gets that to his tight end, Smith. And he's going to have the Steelers first down as they wind up getting 13 on fourth down. Again, it's Rodgers. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Inside. 319.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He's going to look downfield once again. That one downfield, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, man he was looking for there. And it's going to bring up a third down. Rodgers going up top again. And it's over the middle, caught by Smith. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a first down. Rodgers now. Will try and set up the tight end screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Rodgers outkicked to Metcalf. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 12.
It's Rodgers. That's into the hands of his receiver, Skaronic. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
That's a Steelers. First down.
From the gun, Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he will score! Game on! Roman Wilson! Touchdown Steelers! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
This taken just shy of the goal line. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Play action now. Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, Jackson. Pass right side, going to be taken in by Walker. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Going to try to pick up the 1st down with his own read.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. To throw is Jackson. That is caught. He finds Walker.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the 1st down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. In motion comes Andrews. Now Jackson, this a designed run. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Third and 7. Now Jackson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Yeah, this. Flip 58.
They'll drop to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here comes 2nd down. That's quickly out to Smith. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 1st and 10.
15 yards. That's good for the
88,
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Take 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In the shotgun, it's A-Rob. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down.
319.
To throw is Rodgers. That calf reels it in on the right side.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Ravens' 41-yard line.
Inside.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
What will they do on this play? 3rd down, needing 8.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Rodgers. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
158.
Throwing, Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They finish off the regular season with some momentum. And they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.